Good morning. It's Tuesday, August 31st, 2021. My name is Terry Morgan. We're here to practice Wudang Taiji. We have today, the last class in this series. Finished first part of the Wudang Taiji form. Today we're going to review the form, but pay more attention to the internal workmanship. Okay, what's going on inside. I'm also going to repeat, similar to what I did yesterday, with the same sets of movements. Brush knee, handstring loop, dragon and tiger joined together. These and a few others repeat in the second part. Yeah, I'm a little hoarse this morning. Some abuse of my own voice, okay? There's no virus, it's just, I needed to have warmed up first, and I didn't. Alright, so, it'll be alright in a day or so. It's better today than it was yesterday. Alright, anyway, with today's class, as we go through Wudang Taiji Part 1, I am going to point out a couple of places where there are things that repeat in Part 2. Part 2 starts next week. Schedule change for next week. And we have new things starting tomorrow as well. Schedule change for next week. In this time slot, I will be starting Wudang Taiji Part 2. Okay? We finished Part 1. Review a couple things today. Next week we start Part 2. Alright, on Monday, that time slot is going to change to Yan Style Tai Chi Part 2 and Part 3. So both of those are going to continue on for a little bit. Wednesday, tomorrow, not next week, tomorrow, we start Wudang Taiji Sword. Thursday and Friday will remain Wudang Qigong. All right, till the beginning of the year. All right, so changes starting tomorrow. A couple more changes next week, and then we're going to continue on with that through the end of the year. Let's get started with today. I'll put my coffee down. So, basic stretch, feet about shoulder width apart. Relax the shoulders, bend the knees, open the hips. Open the arms, wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Pull up through the crown of the head. Hands circle to the front. Open through the back. Pull up through the center. Extend. Reach out. Reach out over the legs. Bend the knees. Pull up. And again. One more time. And reach up, elbows drop down, wrists, fingertips, hands return to your sides. Center, nice and easy. All right, a little bit of leg work, just a little. Not as low as yesterday, we're about half, right? And just stretch a little bit into it. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Sink. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Sink. And release. Relax. Alright, so today in our practice, we want to pay a little bit more attention to the internal work. Excuse me. Alright, and what's going on with that. I'm also using this as an opportunity to check the work that I've been doing to get the hacker out of the network and secure my systems, as well as to get a better connection. It's working. So far, it's working. Yay! Alright, that's the tech me going, yippee. Alright, with classes, alright, we want to pay attention to what we're doing inside. I gave a little bit of that yesterday with the idea of how big our steps should be, that we want this idea of consistency, that we're looking for, and as a judge, when I sit in the room and am judging competition, I am looking for consistency within the person's performance of the form. Okay? If it's inconsistent, there's a bunch of sharp moves in a Tai Chi form. No, shouldn't be there. There's a bunch of sharp moves in a Xing Yi form. Absolutely. Alright? Where is what appropriate and how do we move? Even with Fa Jing, the idea of sending out the energy in Tai Chi. It's a continuous through the movement, not at. So the difference, and I'm picking it at English words, but it's the idea that if I have my hand here and I'm going to come at my hand, right? I'm going for my hand. I'm going to stop my hand. Right? I'm going at my hand. If I'm going through my hand, it's different. Okay? So the idea that we have in Tai Chi is going through, not at. Sharp movement, sometimes. As we put that into our practice, right? How do we practice? Well, we want to do multiple kinds of things in our practice. There are times when we want to practice smaller movements, to be more quiet, to pay more attention to how the movement functions, how it works. Because the movement itself, if we look at what we're doing, there's considerable information in each and every one of the movements, right? So we're paying attention to that. Maybe we're paying attention to the direction of breath. How do I connect my breath with this movement so that the movement is not only more complete, but more useful, that the application potential behind that movement is there. We can see that in push very easily. Push. As I do the movement, I just call it out. Breathe in, breathe out. And we extend the breath through the movement. So it's not breathe in, wait, breathe out, wait, breathe in, breathe out. All right? This connection of the breath with the movement gives us the ability to connect the internal breath, the chi, with the movement. It works together. Okay? So we're going to pay attention to connecting the breath with the movements. Nice and easy. Pay attention to pay attention to the changes in the movements. Okay, we're going to go first part. Pay attention to the changes in the movements. This turning and shifting. Right? Pay attention to how that connects with the breath. Feet together, stand straight. Pull up through the crown of the head. Tip of the tongue touches the roof of the mouth. Relax through the back. Open the hips and the knees just a little bit. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Salute. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Sink onto the right. Extend the left. Turn to center. Breathe in. Shift. Pull in. And breathe out. Relax the breath. In and out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep the breath full. Open the lower back. Give the lungs as much room as they would like to expand and contract. No tension. Having energy in your movement does not require having tension. It does require using the muscles, but not with tension. Relax into each movement. Extend through each movement. Pay attention to your center. Reach out, single whip. Step up. Hamstring the loop. Back up. Turn. Breathe in. Breathe out. Step up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. All right, relax for a minute. So, more coffee. Normally, I would give the breathing instructions in this manner. Very early on, I did. We're reviewing. This is the last class in this series. We're going to use all of this coming up in part 2 of Wudang Taiji. So, we need to be paying attention to, hey, this was part 1, this was the easier part. And as we move into part 2, we need to use everything that we've learned through part 1, right? The connection with the breath is fundamental to everything that we're doing, okay? It's fundamental to any athlete. It really is. It's fundamental to anyone that practices any athletic discipline. You have to be able to breathe through your body, not huff and puff thinking about how I'm going to breathe, right? The physical mechanism for the physical breath is the lungs, the surrounding tissue, the surrounding muscles, and the diaphragm. Right? Pull in, open, breathe air in, push up, close, breathe air out. Alright, this mechanism, this mechanics is integrated with, I had something else in mind, I'm going to choose what I'm saying carefully here. It's integrated with the movement, right? So when I open my arms, I open my entire back, and that helps to open my lungs so that I can breathe in more. When I drop, when I come in close, I breathe out. That gives me a resiliency through the body, bringing everything in, right? Very tightly connected, not stiff, not gripping, just so well integrated that everything moves all together. It's not something that is forced. It's not something that is a separate kind of thing. It's fully integrated. This is, again, something that I learned first as a dancer. If you're huffing and puffing, you're not going to finish whatever the combination was. It ain't going to happen. You can't be huffing and puffing. All right, now I had a little bit previous with sports and with swimming, but I really learned breathing and how to manage my breath as a dancer. I took that understanding and went on to learn Taiji and developed that understanding through my Taiji practice for the last 40 years. So, there are people who would stand up and take a great deal of pride in the 40 years. I do. But it's a basis for my teaching. It's not a, oh golly, look what she did. I got, oh golly, look what she did, trophies and other stuff. That's not why I'm here. But it matters that, yeah, I've been doing this for a while and yeah, I learned a few things. All right, so let's go through whole thing one more time. Pay attention to this idea of connecting the breath, using the motion, using the movement together with the breath. I'm going to keep it quiet. No, not a lot of outward visibility to what we're doing. Okay, this is this is part of the internal work. All right. Feet together, stand straight. And this open and close idea. Breathe in, breathe out, open and close. Work through the movement. Relax. Bend the knees just a little bit. Pull up through the crown of the head. Tip the tongue touches the roof of the mouth. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in, salute. Breathe out. Establish a breathing pattern. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax the breath. Relax through the body. Maintain the pattern. And breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Turn. Relax through the lower back. Keep the shoulders down. Extend through the movement. If the movement should be open, open fully. If the movement should be closed, close fully. Turn. Keep the shoulders down, relax, single whip. Reach out and open. Sink. Out to the right. Up to the center. And around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open. And shift back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Step back. Turn. Circle. And one more. Turn. Come to center. Driving and tired. Hands turn the loop. Shift forward. Little step. Downward punch. Turn 1, 2, 3. Shift back. Turn. And out. Bring it in. Down. Center. Close the left. And salute. The more we connect the breath, the easier it is to make changes in how we practice according to our goal for the day, for the week, for the month, whatever you're practicing for. All right, so today I gave quiet practice. That's it. Right? Pay attention to soft movement. We're going to pay attention to that inner workmanship. We're going to pay special attention to the breathing, to the breath. How we connect the breath more fully with what we're doing. All right? Now, I'm going to go for 20 other different ways that I could have taught this class. Different emphasis, different idea behind, paying attention to different things. I mean, I think of 20 kind of off the top of my head. There's probably more. And I'm going to include all of that in part 2. Okay? So keep in mind, part 2 is going to be more advanced. I'm not going to have the separation between the physical stuff on Monday and here's the internal stuff on Tuesday. All at once, here you go. Okay? Buffet, your choice. I hope that you will join me and that you've been enjoying what I've been doing. And I hope that you're going to join me for this next part of the journey. I thank you for being here. I'm going to stop here for today. I appreciate everybody that's been with me so far, and I welcome all the people that might come with me on this next path. Thank you.